my headphones doesn't work. So
Yeah, I think it's more better now.
yes. Okay, so let's get started with this.
Okay. So maybe you can mute yourself. I'm kind of getting a feedback. Can you mute yourself, Flavius? Okay, better now. So guys, welcome to another AMA session. In here we have Flavius who's gonna be presenting this project, and I have with me Benita as well as a co-host. So yeah, Flavius, you wanna tell us about you and how you got involved into the crypto space? Flavius, you there? Okay.
Yes, but put you on. You're not so loud. I don't hear you very well. So
Hold on.
try to put yourself louder, or put on Telegram audio. You can put 150% or more to increase the audio.
Yeah, I was kind of making use of my PC, and when I was getting the feedback, I had to use my phone. So let me try. So I kind of figured out that
Yeah,
the feedback
now
was
it's
from
better.
you.
Yeah, now it's better. Okay.
Okay. All right. So yeah, like I say, you want to tell us about you and how you got involved into the space?
Yes. Awesome. So yeah, I have like around 14 years of experience. By the way, my name is Flavius Sebastian. How you want to call me? And yeah, I have in this online businesses around 14 years of experience, 1 4. And I did a lot of things online, like started a lot of businesses, tried a lot of markets, different markets, like investment, like marketing, ads, campaigns. I also tried with Amazon, eBay. It was really pretty good. And this basically in this crypto sphere, in this crypto world, I started to make the first transactions around 2014, 2016. Um, and yeah, it was pretty good. I was there at the birth of Bitcoin, but I didn't put too much attention and didn't quite believe in it. And also, I was like a small boy at that time, like I was 16 years old only. So I had like different mindset and so on. But yeah, it was pretty good in 2016. It was like good years. And then I made an exit and came back in 2018. And I did like good projects in Amazon and things like that. And right now, from 2020, I'm full-time back in investments, in managing crypto world and so on, teaching, advising, consulting, and so on. So I did some projects in past also, crypto, but Genius Assets is the first and only project that I assumed, and I took full responsibility for it, and I'm managing right now here the marketing department as chief executive, and also I'm doing like leading in different departments and putting my experience in from online business and crypto here at Genius Assets. And yeah, so right now I'm doing Genius Assets, and that's pretty good.
That's really amazing. At least you're not among the people that sold BTC just for an ordinary pizza. So so that's really amazing. So yeah, let's go ahead with Genius Asset without wasting more time. Tell us a little
Yes.
bit about Genius Asset and how you guys came up with the idea.
Yes. Do you still see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we started from the main idea that each and every one of us can be a genius. Like genius guy, like intelligent guy, and everyone can make his dreams come true if you really believe in it and you really put the work on it, not just believe, and do the good actions, you can become like a genius guy that is successful, And I know that everyone has a good purpose, and we believe that coming with this idea, being like a genius guy, it was the perfect name, to call our project. And what we do, like quick phrase, we want to combine the digital and real world, the assets from real world to digital world in a single marketplace, and that's something that we want to open for everyone, because I saw that are some questions about this, like it will be available for specific persons or for all. So it's available for everyone and accessible for everyone through the GENUIS token. And at the end of the word, we put an X, and basically that's where is like a spot that marks you're starting in this journey, in this lifetime journey, So to come back about GENUIS assets and more about assets, it's all about tokenization and fragmentation of the real world, as I said, into the digital realm. So we enable the opportunity for you, for me, for everyone to buy real world assets at a fraction, and creating real value from that, generating passive income from that. So we do this in a platform, in a cutting edge technology that we use in our platform. We use React 5, and is the latest, and it's really hard to work with this kind of technology, but we managed to work with it, and it's custom made, so it's not a shitty WordPress or something like that website. So everything that you see on our platform, like from the first line of the brand, the first image, everything is made just for us, is not something copycat from anywhere else. So we put a lot of interest and a lot of work on this branding and stuff. Why? Because we believe that you need to be the first in everything, So coming back to assets, as I said, we want to create passive income for everyone, and that will be available, I hope, by the end of the year, to have the first real asset, put it in the GENUIS Assets platform, and for you guys to be able to use the token, the EUX token, to invest in these assets and generate passive income, despite the market, despite of bull beer and things like that. You will earn a steady and guaranteed yield, despite of the market.
That's really amazing. I mean, we can see what's happening in the space right now, where lots of people, whenever the bear markets come around, they're being affected, and
Yeah,
yeah, most of them are almost like, well, we have to wait for the market to get back, and even at some points, even project itself gets to suffer right at that point. But with what you guys are creating, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, because you don't have anything to be scared of again when the bear market comes and stuff like that. But
yeah, yes,
yeah, go
because you
ahead.
have your tokens, and basically your investment is secured on these real assets that are not linked to the crypto market. Is not linked to Bitcoin. If it's going down, if it's going up, it's not linked to that. Still, if you want to go and transact and trade token, it's up to you. You can do that. This, the normal things that you do on a DeFi. But if you want to secure your investment, that's the interesting part here. You have the opportunity, and you're the only responsible one to go and create your own portfolio with different investments, with different assets, and using this opportunity, you create passive income, and you are secured despite of the market. So sometimes, if you feel that market is going down, like it was in this morning, okay, you can go fast and invest in a place that is secure, and because we also even stable coins are not that much stable right now, so you need something. And the only thing that is right now stable, at least at some point, that we how we create the ecosystem, um, is this are these real assets from the real world. And we decided to start with real estate because it's the biggest market in the world, and also the most illiquid market, and we make it liquid for you.
That's really amazing, and I think that's what really makes it unique, and it's kind of different from any other project we might see out there, but that's why I will really want you to break it through for the investors here who really don't have much ideas in regards to that. So I would like to know what advantage does the Genius asset has compared to any other projects out there. So I really want you to break that down for the investors out here.
Yeah, I will use here three words, three keywords. So three main advantages that I think. I don't like to use like absolute words, but in this case, is a good word nobody has. Like three advantages that nobody has. So one of it is connecting three different worlds. Like we connect the real estate world, we connect the crypto world, and we connect the classic business world, like the network. Let's call it like that. So we connect three worlds in just one marketplace, and basically these are the three most difficult worlds, but it's possible for the first time, I can say, to have all of this was connected in one place and start generating passive income from it. The other word I would want to use is tokenization, because I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty bullish on this specific sphere, let's say it, that because this, as you know, in every year it was a trending word. Like it was NFTs, metaverse. Then in some years it was all about DAOs. In other year it was all about DeFi. In other years was something different. It was trending, and I believe that in the next year the trending word that is already starting up just small steps is tokenization. So as I said, on this specific aspect, we want to fragment the real world and put it in a digital realm. So that's something really interesting. And the next differentiator is regulation, and that is something that always goes with. If you speak about tokenization, you need to speak about regulation. If you speak about regulation, then you can speak about tokenization. So they go together. And in 2023, I strongly believe that we'll have some more sets of rules and regulations that will take place. And regarding this, we will be ahead of the curve, because I don't want to say this, but still I will say it. That many projects will like disappear, like will vanish. When regulation it will come, many projects will just disappear because they can't stay online. Because if they will stay, they will go directly in conflict with the rules and regulations that will come. So regarding this, we already are a project that is regulated. It's something that you guys need to and your community need to understand, that we are a regulated crypto project. So we have our license in Estonia. Now we obtained the license in Liechtenstein, and it's in the process also to obtain. There are two different things. There is a license, and then is the license that gives you possibility to invest and take assets. Okay, that's one thing, and the other license is giving you the possibility to take to to emit tokens. It's something different. I don't want to go too much in this uh, law things, but it's something that you need to remember, that we are already regulated and have the licenses obtained. And just today, something I will say in the first time for you guys, I just got this information that we obtained the license in Dubai. So that's in the United Emirates. So that's pretty amazing, because as you all know, that's an important pole of finance and crypto. So it's really good that we are there. So yeah, so these are the three words that I can describe and differentiate us from other projects. Connections. We connect worlds that nobody connected until now. We do the tokenization part, and we are a regulated project. And uh, about the platform, you can think about our platform like an Amazon, because everyone knows Amazon. Okay, so Amazon is all about buying goods and maybe services. So Genius Assets marketplace is where you can buy digital assets and invest in the real world tokenized fragmented assets and generate passive income. That's all about. So let's generate some passive income.
Yeah, that's really amazing, and I actually love the way you were able to break down in three phrases. I believe anyone who might be a newbie here will be able to grasp every meaning you just said, which is really amazing. But I'll also like to know how your ecosystem will be able to survive in terms of let's say for example, right? I think you did mention something about the bear market not being affected by it, but I mean in the long run, we've seen a couple of projects whereby they do have good intention and they're here to stay, but maybe because of maybe lack of buy pressure or stop something like that. I mean, how will
Yes.
your project be able to earn revenue in the long run?
Yeah, that's a good one. So mm, first of all, if you look into our token metrics or tokenomics, let me share with you. Let me share with you. Where are you guys? Oh, you're here. This is something you need to check. So if you check our tokenomics, you'll find out that our token, first of all, yes, is deflationary token. It's not inflationary, it's deflationary. And basically it has in his smart contract a burning system, a burning program, a burning mechanism that is built into the smart contract. And how it will work, and I will give you the circle. So as I said, you have the UX token, okay, and you want to buy a real asset. Okay, that's really simple. Because you do this on a simple way, it's similar how you trade. It will be that much easier in our platform to buy or to invest in an asset. Okay, it will be very simple. But let pause this for a second. Let's go to the asset. So let's say that asset, it costs $10 million, because as you know, if you want to buy a building in Las Vegas or Istanbul or uh, Ireland or any other country, you need like a lot of money. So let's say it will cost $10 million. $10 million for a uh, building that is doing businesses and has a lot of business rooms and things like that is not a big amount of money to pay. Even more if it's in a high level country and so on and so on. So let's say it costs $10 million. So that's $10 million. Every cent of it will go through the token. Did you got it? So you have a buying pressure for the token in a cumulate way of $10 million. Okay. So you have a lot of buying pressure on the token because people need to buy the token first with that millions of dollars that will come in the market, because that's the only way they can then go and take part of this tokenization, of this fragmentation. Okay, so here's the circle. Doesn't make sense? Okay, and you have buying pressure now. Then when we pay the dividends, because I said you generate passive income from that specific asset. When we pay the dividends, obviously we'll pay the dividends in our token. And some of you guys will say it will bring a lot of selling pressure because people will want to cash out that dividend. Correct. But what we do, we'll mirror the dividends that we pay. And let's say we pay that building will give you a yield of 8%. And that 8% is per year. Okay. So that's 800 thousands of dollars, almost 1 million. Let's say 1 million. Let's make for the example easier. It's 10% yield per year, and we pay dividends in accumulate way of 1 million. Okay, so 1 million, we need to pay the dividends. What we need to do? We need to again to buy tokens in order to pay the dividends. So here you have another demand string demand for the token. And when you pay the dividends, you can say, as I said earlier, that will bring selling pressure. But we combat, we come with a solution with this burning mechanism. So basically, when we pay the dividends in that same specific time, we mirror in token value that 1 million, and we burn it from the circulating supply. So the price will not be affected by these dividends that are getting out. Does make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it makes a lot of sense, and it's very very understandable. To be
So you
honest
have
with
a full
you,
circle. This is some one example, and in this one example, I gave you three buying demands for the token.
yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I mean it's more better than someone telling you that, hey, hold on to this token. This is a long-term project,
Yeah, this
without
words.
without without enough proof and stuff like that. But I mean, you break down everything, which is really really amazing. To be honest, I wish we can
Yes.
extend this AMA like 3 hours, because it's getting more fun, and I'm enjoying every single details about it, and I have lots of questions asked, but just because I want the community to get themselves involved with the project and stuff like that. But before I'm gonna move to the community, I think OG Benita has something to say. Please feel free to speak.
Yeah,
Yes.
Flavors, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So my question is, what's like the, should I say, regional, you know, domination? Where would your properties be mostly located in, or and also,
Yeah. Yeah, right now, yeah, I understand your question. Right now, we already have. If you go to the white paper, there is already written, and also if you register in the platform geniusassets.com, it is an example of a project. It's called Waterside, and it is. I hope I don't miss this information because it's a lot of information in my head, but it's even in Ireland, in Dublin, Ireland, or it's in Spain. I don't know exactly in this moment. But anyway, we have in Europe some assets. Some assets we have, like Europe. When I say Europe, I say Romania, I say Spain, I say Ireland, and also we have in Dubai some open discussions, and I don't want to give the names of the big contractors from
okay,
that part. And also we, as we speak, maybe we'll have, but I don't tell you about that one. So we have assets. That's not a problem. We have assets, and it doesn't matter for you where the assets are located. Why? Because that's the interesting part. There is no middleman. There is no geolocation problem. There is no bureaucracy. There are no documents, because everything is made using our unique protocol. It's called FOP. If you go in the white paper, this is something that we invented. There's no other person, no other project is doing this. So it's called Fragmented Ownership Projects, FOP. And this protocol, it will be fueled, it will be powered up by the Chainlink labs. And we use from their technology something that is cutting edge technology. It just came out in February this year. And you can verify everything I say in Google, don't have a problem. You go to CCIP, it's called the technology, the chain just getting out. It's called CCIP. It's called cross-chain interoperability protocol. So what gives that technology for us? Basically, our smart contract will be fueled, will be powered up by this technology that Chainlink use. And you know that the smart contract abbreviation is SC. So our smart contract will be SSC, like a storefront smart contract. And what does it mean? It means that we'll bring in front of you every data that is in the real world. For example, as I said with the buildings, in a building, even that you give it to rent, even that you give it for tourism, even that you give it for high ticketing events and more, you generate some income. There are some numbers there. You have costs, you have spendings, okay, with something that is go on the building, like you need to repair something or things like that, you know. So every numbers, it will come in an online environment, and that environment will communicate this technology and will communicate with our smart contract, and Chainlink will help us doing this. And so everything that is happening, you will see it on the blockchain, in the blockchain. I don't know how to call it. You'll see it, everything will be transparent on the blockchain. That's like blow mind, because nobody did it. Nobody really get to make the offline data to be on the blockchain. You know what I mean? It's like you go, it's like you go to, I don't know, you go to the financial department from your city, from your office of the mayor hall, or how it's called in English for you. Like you need to, if you need to pay your taxes, you go and pay it to a department from your city, okay? And that department, it's pulling out your data if it's digitalized. I hope every country is digitalized, and it will pull out the data for specific you give your personal number from your ID card or whatever you give, okay? They pull the data and see how many taxes you need to pay. So that numbers are operated in the digital realm. So in the same way, we'll operate the numbers from that specific asset into the digital. And that digital environment will communicate through the Chainlink protocol, to the Chainlink technology with our protocol, and everything will be transparent for everyone. And every asset that we have will have in our marketplace will have their unique white paper. We'll have the documents, as you said, of where it's located, how it looks. You have a 3D spin. You can even go and visit it if you want. You have all the pictures of the surroundings and everything. Also, you have how many, how fragmented is the asset, like in how many pieces, how much I can buy, what's the minimum, what's the maximum, and the most important part, how much yield I can make from that specific asset if I invest. And that yield will not change. If it says 8%, it's 8%. It will not change. And also it will have the rules. when I can sell my assets, because you can do that also. You can sell the assets, where I can sell, and everything, it will be upfront for you to know, and to know exactly. And everything that will happen from that point will happen in the blockchain.
Yeah, so my question is, just to get it clearly, you, should I say, you have total control of all of these assets in the real life. So people just come in to invest, like let's say, for example, the fragmented, like people paying just part of the fees, and when eventually maybe you sell or you rent, then they get, should I say, profits from the profits you make. So that's how it works, right?
Yes. Just one thing here: we don't own the assets, not as a persons. GENUIS
Okay.
Assets owns the assets, and also GENUIS Assets will have on top of it a management team and an audit. Because if it doesn't have, I can say that that asset values $1 million, but maybe it values $2 million, or maybe it values 100,000 only dollars. So every asset will have on top of it a management team that will, and also an audit team that will say that this asset is true, that this asset is the value of this amount, and so on and so on. Yeah. And
Okay.
as you said, continuously, yes, we go and rent that building, or make events, or give it for tourism, or so on, and it will generate income for us. And even the growth, the natural growth of the building will also be considered, because in real estate, if you keep a building, the price will grow over time.
So this is like a third party asset. It's not like GENUIS it's not like your team is buying all of these assets and then waiting for investors to come invest in them. No. It's a third party, like let's say, you got third parties working with you, and when they have assets, they declare the value and then you post on your marketplace, and
it will be available for the third parties also to come, but in the first, in the future, third parties can come with their assets and list it on our marketplace. But in the first, maybe 1 year or even less, but at least that the first assets will be the assets that we own. But as I said, we own it not by individuals. It's a real company behind. This is one thing. That's why I said that we deal with real businesses, not something that doesn't exist. And also on top of it, it will be a management team that will always, how to say in English, it's always correct us and see if that's all the informations are lined up with what we say. And also, don't forget that the regulations and the regulators will also be behind us. If we do something that is not lined up with the regulations, then we have a big problem, because that means jail. So it's
lastly, just before Piglet opens up to the community, do you have like insurance plan? Because when we deal with property, anything is personal. So do you have insurance plan, backing up your company and all the assets involved?
Yes, we plan also to have like insurance for the people, but insurance is only on your investments. Obviously, everyone needs to take responsibility of the investments they do. But in case of something happens, you always can come at us and try to fix any problems. It's not like we are like on Uniswap or any other website that you don't have any contact or things like that. If you, for example, invested in an asset and you lost your wallet, or it got stolen or something like that, we have a system in place to track that wallet, and if something happens, we can intervene and fix the problem. Yes. But regarding for the specific assets from the real world, that's not a problem, because the management team will take care of everything, and they will diminish the risk and estimate the yield for every asset. And as I said, that doesn't change, because if the asset doesn't bring profit, then it's simple. We sell it and we still earn from it. Yeah.
I think Caleb can now open up to the community. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for that. And thanks for this explanation as well. So let's get some questions from the community. But
Yes.
Flavius, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to come back to my platform again, and we can chat more, because I would really love to get every information about the GENUIS asset. It's really an amazing, and yeah. So but first of all, like
Yes,
let's
don't forget, guys, that you can always come on our chat group, and always you can put any questions there, and I really encourage you to put questions, hard questions. And I'm always there to answer it. And yeah, it doesn't matter, because I don't run anywhere. Like I saw different people, different admins doing MAs. They just run after that. They never reply. I reply to everyone, every question, every DM. Doesn't matter. I check everything. My wife is going crazy because of this. But
amazing. So let's get a question from Last Kampachi. Last Kampachi, you're muted. You're free to ask a question.
Thank you, Caleb. Hi there, Plasisma. Something that looking at your website, something came to my mind. Have you looked into this thing called as Billionaires Row in New York?
Yeah, I know that it's like a how it goes in English, competitor, but they do it different way, and they just work on the USA, specifically just in New York, because they don't have any other regulation to go outside the USA. Our thing is, and also they don't do it by a platform as we build it, But I know that, guys.
Billionaires Row actually is a lane, right? It's not a platform. It's a row in a street, like a boulevard in New York, where only billionaires stay, and each apartment is worth 5 billion plus. Look into it if you get time. That is what I was having in mind, and when I looked into the website, that I had in mind, because it looked a bit familiar to that. So, any plans on something related to that? Because that billionaires row is practically only for renting and saving taxes. Everybody knows that. Government knows that. It is made. The whole boulevard is made just to people can save taxes. Not people, billionaires can save taxes, because only billionaires can live there. Yeah.
Yes,
so
but the idea here is not to make this opportunity just for some people, for some audience. The idea is to open the opportunity for everyone, because in apartment, a luxury apartment, a luxury building, a luxury residential neighborhood, it costs millions and millions of dollars, and normal people like me and you can't touch that. So the idea here is, even if a building costs, as I said, 1 million, 10 million, 20 million, as we spoke with some constructors, it doesn't matter, because we fragmented it in small pieces as much as it needs for you and me to be able to own a specific part of that. And by the way, as I said, and pay attention to this, we don't use NFTs and things like that to fragment our asset. We basically use a new protocol that we made, and that protocol is working like a specific token. So everything is written, and as I said earlier, everything is using smart contracts and blockchain. Doesn't use shitty NFTs or things like that.
that is exactly the thing I was talking about, Kokora. Because since it's fragmented, multiple people can own that thing, right? so multiple people can save it. So it is no longer a thing only billionaires can own, right? If you
Yes.
look into that, if you get an apartment in there, like say 197, that is the name of a building. If you get an apartment there and multiple people are owning that, then all the people, let's say 50 people are there, 50 people will be able to save taxes. So something like
Yes.
that. You understand the point, right?
Yes, I understood the point now. Yes, yes. Yes,
Yeah. So that
similar to
is
that, but you have like different assets. You can choose from it. You earn passive income. Also, some assets you can decide what can happen with that. Similar to a DAO, so you can also have the right to vote. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like we're just getting started, you know.
well. I think you got my point there. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you very much for the question. Also, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
I
that.
can take I can take 4 more questions, please,
How
and
many
as a
questions you can take?
four questions,
Okay.
uh, and yeah, I will be like gladly to come back here and talk with you again. I really love and enjoy it. I think this is my best MA.
So
Relax, guys.
yeah, let's get a question from Rising Star. Rising Star, you're muted.
Hi, Caleb. Hi, Flavius.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Yeah. All right. So there's a concern I would like to bring to your attention. Something I
Yes.
saw in your white paper. You
Yeah.
guys said you're going to be eliminating the middlemen. I guess
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw that statement. Yes. Said you'll be eliminating middlemen. But we all know that the importance of middlemen cannot be overemphasized because apart from providing feedback to the two parties, that's the producers and the end users, they also help to make sure that there is easy and fast communication. There is a lot of, and they also procure benefits to themselves and to the investors, to the end users of your product. So why do you guys want to eliminate middlemen? Why don't you just work with them? Why don't you just bring them into the partnership? Why eliminate them? That's my question.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's better to eliminate the middleman because you speed up everything. You don't have open doors. You don't have that's basically the problem with the middleman because he's the middleman. And yeah, you don't know exactly how he will turn, what things he can do. So uh, when we eliminate the middleman, it doesn't mean we we are the bosses and we do the things. No, we eliminate the middleman and put the power on you. You to have the responsibility to do, you to have the decision point, you to have the opportunity, and also to have the um, open doors for you to choose whatever you want to do, you know, because always the middleman will put conditions and we don't want that. And also, you said if I want to answer another question that came up in my mind from different MAs, it's also the reverse of your question, how we will eliminate the middleman. So we do this by using, as I said earlier, the blockchain technology through the smart contracts and a smart contract that is well written, and also that will benefit for the real estate transactions. When you do real estate transactions, you need to do it directly with the constructors. You need to do it directly with the owners of that specific asset. Why? Because it's faster, it's direct, you know exactly what happens, you don't have surprises, you don't have conditions, you just have an open deal with that specific person. And as I said, and I will repeat, we would use um, the FOP protocol, fragmented ownership projects, and investing is as simple as you do it in the crypto world right now. As simple as you go and buy a Bitcoin. That will be really amazing for us to buy one Bitcoin. As simple as you go to buy a Bitcoin, as simple it will be to go and buy a fraction of an asset. So the big difference is that if you go and buy one Bitcoin, you wait for it to go up and down, and maybe you have like panic, you are stressed out, you need to follow the trades and the charts all the time, and so on and so on, and you just earn by his growth. But here the difference is that you earn by the dividends that we pay. And so the dividends are something, as I said earlier, doesn't change. If it says 6%, it will be 6%. If it says 8, it will be 8. If it says 10, it will be 10. Why? Because it's written in the smart contract. Okay. And yeah, I will stop here. Yeah, I hope this will answer your question. And for more, please just check the tokenomics, check the white paper. Yeah.
Okay. I understand everything you said. I actually understand the reasons you gave for eliminating the middlemen, but I still stand on the fact that some of these middlemen are very important because, some of them are not really into the crypto space. So I still feel that if you try to bring them into your project, not totally eliminating them because they are very important, like I said. So if you try to bring them into the project, there's a way you could just train them, you could train them to work according to what you want to the benefit of the end users. So that's just what I feel. Instead of completely eliminating.
Yes, but just look, as I said, the earlier example with Amazon. If you are a third party on Amazon and you as the client will always want to go and try buy directly products from Amazon instead of buying from third parties, because many times buying from third parties bring you poor quality, bring you surprise that you didn't want. Also, things might happen. We just don't assume that everything is bad. Let's say something happened, okay? But in the many cases, buying from a third party, it's very hard to go back and get support. It's very hard to go back and get a refund. It's hard to speak with a real person. And in case specifically of what we want to do, it's very hard to have middlemen because you want to deal directly with the person who owns the asset. It's not so funny for you, for example, to have an asset and trying someone else to list it on our marketplace on different conditions and different prices than you could do it by you directly. So I think for now, at least for now, it's better to work just with direct people and trying to grow as much as we can on this. But yes, in the future, we are open to accept third parties and accept other person who wants to list something in our platform. Yeah, I hope this answers your question.
Thank you. You said what I wanted to hear. Thank you very much, Caleb.
All right, thanks for that, Rising Star. Up next, we have Moonshine. You're muted.
Hi, Caleb. Hi, Flavius.
Hello.
So, my question was actually about your roadmap. I actually saw that you plan on launching an affiliate system like a career program. So I want to know who can apply for this program, and is there a percentage of token I must be holding a stake in, and how long will the program last for each applicant? And I see you mentioned expanding your brand in the USA. Does this mean this affiliate program would only be important, or will first get to the USA investors before other countries? That's my question.
No, that's something interesting that you saw. It's called career plan, and basically when we launch the assets and we'll have assets in our platform, you can build a team. You can register as let's say maybe like similar to an ambassador. You can build a team, you can create a career out of this, and you can try sell sell the fractionized asset for different clients. Like you can bring people for us, and you earn a percentage of that. It's more a complex program. It's not like similar affiliate program that you are used to. It's really complex, and we'll give out all the details specifically on this. But it will be like a big opportunity, because then you have like 3 strings of income. You have the income from the token that you can put on staking. You can go, like I said, on the usual stuff that you do in the DeFi world. Then you have the second string of income, the passive income that you generate by putting some of your tokens into the real world assets and generate dividends, similar like you do in stocks. And the third string of income will be this, to earn by doing what we do, like selling or reselling the fractionized assets. Like
So what amount of tokens do I
we
get to
fragmented
hold
the
before I
Sorry?
can I just want to get the point clear. What amount of tokens must
There
we
is no
stake
limit. There's no limit.
hold a
No.
token? So if I'm not holding a token, can I be part of that
Yes.
affiliate
Yeah, you can
program?
apply. Yeah. Yes, you can apply. It doesn't
And
have.
I must be speaking English, right?
Not really. If you have a team on your specific zone or country, doesn't matter. You just need to know how to come in the platform and use some of the materials that we give, and also we'll expand and have at least one person from different countries and build communities on their native language. And doesn't matter if you have a team in, I don't know, from where part of your country or Africa, let's say, you can build a team, and if you sold to Africans, doesn't matter.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Because seeing that career program.
It's a bit an advanced discussion, but yeah, stay tuned. That will be like an amazing opportunity to earn using our project. It's basically you sell an asset like we do, and you earn commission from that. Yeah.
Hello?
Okay. I can take one more
Okay.
question, please.
Thank you very much, Flavius. Thank you, Caleb, for the opportunity.
Yeah,
Alright,
with
thanks.
my pleasure.
Yeah, Yongi, you can go now. Pleasure to meet you.
Okay. My question is the platform for displaying this assets up and running yet? And also about the fractionation, is there a difference in price, the asset between the purchasing in whole or in fraction?
I don't know if I got the last part of your question.
Let me repeat.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to know if the platform for displaying these assets is up and running yet. Okay, and I also
let me answer this.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So the platform, if you go to genius-assets.com, you can click on the menu and you have register. Go make an account and you'll see it's up and running. And you also will see some details for the first project that we plan to get it ready by the end of the year. So just go and register an account and you'll see it's up and running. We work like hell every day to make it even more bigger, even more secured, and so on. So yeah, it's up and running. Yep.
Okay, great. My next question is about the fractionation.
Yes. No,
Okay,
fractionalized or
Yeah.
fragmented. Use the word fragmented. It's easier.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay,
No problem.
Is there a difference in price of the asset between purchasing in whole or in fraction?
Yes, that depends on the asset that you choose to invest. So that's the beauty here. You can create your own portfolio. Let's say in the first by the end of the year we will have like 3 assets, and you can choose in each asset you want to invest. You can invest in all three, doesn't matter, but each asset will have his specific and unique, um, how to say in English, mm, like terms, like conditions. Some asset will have the minimum buy of a fraction for $100. Some asset will have the minimum buy for one fraction for $500. One asset will have 8% yield uh, yearly. Some asset will have 4%, but quarterly, every 3 months. So depends on the asset, and every detail will be upfronted. No, it's nothing hidden. You don't have any surprise. You will know in what you invest. You will know how much you can generate, and every information about the asset. If it's a building, every aspect of that building will be um, detailed in images, in text, in video, everything. Location, coordinates, white paper, audit, how we came up with the value of the asset, and everything. It will be transparent, yes, because we work with real businesses, man. If we do something, if we do a step wrong, the regulators will be on top of us. So that's why we will be super transparent, super serious, and super prepared to go with this. Yes.
All right. Thanks so much for the question. And to be honest, I really want this to continue, and a lot of people as well to really want to ask a question in regards to it because it's really an amazing one. And yeah, I also love the fact where you break every details and stuff like that. But like I said, please, when you have a great time, please feel free to come again, and we can
Yes,
continue
I
this and
I will
stuff.
I will remain obviously in community. I don't leave, and we can always tag me. You can always come in Genius Telegram chat, and we can chat more. Yeah, and please excuse me. It was like a tight calendar, but after lunch, by the way, be prepared. You can invest now, or you can wait for us to launch the token that will be like the main the main payment method for everything that I spoke here, and the engine of everything. We launch in Turkey. We have like live event. You can I will give details on every group that I did MA, and also I will give
Awesome.
link of the event, and you can connect and see what we do in Turkey, Istanbul. It will be like live event, and we'll launch the token generation. It will be made there. We'll launch the token on the DEX.
Awesome. Awesome. That's really amazing. I think, can you hear me? Oh, we lost him. Flavius, you still there? I think we lost him. So anyways, guys, so we couldn't get enough question, and to be honest, I really wanted this to continue because this is really awesome, and I wish we could have enough time to get question from you guys and stuff like that. But as always, you can always go to the Telegram channel. You can ask your question, and he's gonna be there to answer every details and stuff like that. So let's just wait for him to come give his final word before we draw this to an end. So, and also we have a contest going. All you have to do is join the Telegram channel, follow us on Twitter, like and comment, and follow our announcement channel. And yeah, you're gonna be part of um, those who are gonna be involved in the contest as well. So we're waiting for Flowing to come.
Yeah, hello, are you there?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, I think he's having a poor connection.
Yeah, something like that. We're just waiting for him to come back.
Oh, okay.
So while we wait for him, guys, I'll make sure to do the contest and yeah. Oh, let's see. Let me try to send him a DM. Okay, guys. I don't think he's gonna be coming back. He just texted me and said, he's really in a hurry and his phone went down as well. So, yeah, normally they were supposed to give their final words, but he says he's gonna be coming back for the AMA as well. So, for those who didn't have opportunity to ask question, stay tuned. Whenever we get to schedule one with him again, yeah, you're gonna be opportunity to ask a question then. So I'm gonna be stopping the recording.